So today I'm going to show you how to make this simple but effective gridded canvas mat for, well, I'm making it for D&D, we can use it for anything you need squares for. This is 3 foot by 3 foot plain area with a border which I've just drawn by hand. So first step, this is a somewhat large sheet of canvas. These are some Sharpies. This is a 3 foot, well, just over 3 foot, 40-inch steel rule. That's a soft pencil. And we'll need a few other bits and pieces, including scissors, in order to get this job done. First up then, we've used the soft pencil, this is a 4B, to mark up on the canvas, which, okay, I might be a bit odd in having loads of this lying around, but used to do a lot of flat painting and haven't been doing so much like oil painting on canvas, so happen to have the canvas for making this grid for D&D, and the soft pencil's just being used to mark up. Now this is being marked up for a 3 foot by 3 foot playing area, so I've done 36 inches by 36 inches, but with the additional 6 inches on each dimension to allow for seam allowance and edging, bordering stuff, for a total of 42 inches. So this is a 42 inch by 42 inch square which has been marked up first of all. So here we have a square of canvas. It's 3 foot 6 by 3 foot 6, and you may notice that there's some lines marked on it, and these lines are to mark the interior line, which is this line. This square is 3 foot by 3 foot, so this will be my grid. This line marks the edge of what the mat will be, and this is 1 3/8 of an inch, which gives me 1 1/4 of an inch to work with for putting any pattern in the border, which is nice. And this is the excess for sewing, so this will fold under and it will get sewed under, but not now, not like that, because that's rubbish. And I'm not very good at sewing, but I know someone who's very good at sewing, so that's fortunate, and they're kind enough to be willing to do the sewing for me, so awesome. And so the next step is to get the Sharpies and start doing the grid and colouring in and stuff. First up then, this is an inch by inch grid, just using these 4 Sharpie pens, and this has been spread over the entire mat, which disappears into shadow over there. The sun has decided to come out, it's a miracle. But you see, you get a sort of a variegated tone, and this is just alternating lines, so 4 colours, mark each one up, start with an inch and then 4 inch intervals, and then put each one an inch after that until you've got an even pattern, and it just gives a more interesting tone than just the bland of same one colour over and over and over and over again. Here then is our border all drawn in, just using Sharpies again, free-handed all of the red line work. I did this just by started at the centre on one side, over here, with that sort of onion shape here, and using the grid as reference, went over to the other side, you can see my shadows are, and drew it there, and then added the bits on either side, and then rinsed and repeated all the way around so that everything got mirrored. And what we have is a border that goes all the way around. It's kind of a little story, waves and narwhals and castles and things. So all that's left to do is get it stitched up. Here then is the stitching done, and the kind person overlocked it. Probably see these sort of, you see it on t-shirts and stuff a lot. An overlocker just trims off the edge, cleans it up, as well as stopping it from fraying by doing this. And then they also used a red thread which runs through, so I've got a nice red line in between the blue lines, and that means that we're all done. So the addition of a couple of bits of scenery and some miniatures, there you go, battle mat complete. So I hope it's some interest to you in any making of gridded battle mat type things. It's going really well for you. Thank you for watching, have a good one and take care. Bye bye.